Please throw a like on this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Today we're just going on a walk. So the last video I recorded was the video where I'm showing y'all my food and what it is I eat in a week. And that video was created entirely on the spot. Like, that was 100% spontaneous. And after like recording it, after going through it, I felt that, one, it was my most entertaining video yet. It was the most fun to record because it was just off the cuff. I was just going. I was letting my mind run. And it just felt like the most authentic video. We'll see how the video actually performs. Hopefully it performs better than my other ones. We'll see. I'm saying a lot. That's something I need to get better at, is not saying and like. That's not the point of the video, though. The point is, the reason I'm going on this walk is because I want to get my creative juices flowing. I want to have a significant topic on hand to actually talk about. There's kind of been a lot going on this week, and I'd like to convey something powerful and meaningful. So, we're going on a walk. We're just going to do some thinking and record some magnificent, beautiful nature along the way. It's mandatory, according to the laws of YouTube vlogging, that you have the camera pointed down, walking foot shot, lest ye be smited by the YouTube gods. You see that thing in the middle of this pond here? I have no idea what it is. It looks like just some sort of like pipe of some sort. And I'm always curious as to who put it there. I wish the camera could actually pick up how magnificent this view actually is. This is sort of a novel experience to me, just being truly outside in nature. I mean, I used to go on 5 to 10 mile walks. That's something I've talked about a lot recently. But I grew up in the suburbs. So seeing something like this is just... And I've been here for quite a while now. Almost 2 years, and it's still mind-blowing to me. Well, hello, Mr. Shadow. Hey! This little valley over here, super dope. I've always imagined a house being there. So, I was just walking along this trail here, and I found the perfect, amazing wizard walking stick. It's pre-peeled and everything. There's no bark, no crust. It's beautiful. Adding this to the collection. Another astounding view. So, I was walking through past this area right here. This is completely unexplored territory. I've never been this way before in my entire life. Not that I've been here for very long, but you turn around and look at this area. Dude, look at this big rock. Look at it, dude. Absolutely astounding, unbelievably beautiful, incomprehensible. Just dang. Just dang. Something that has been on my mind for a while is the concept of purpose. So, I've mentioned him before, I have a video about him. The YouTuber Hamza recently made a video about purpose. And I'm not going to put words in the man's mouth. I'm just summarizing what I remember from the video, but he talked about one of the steps to discovering your purpose being just sitting down and thinking about it. Now, that may have very well worked for Hamza, and that very well may work for you. I personally don't think that it's a great idea, because I think sitting down and ruminating on what the purpose of your existence is, or what your current purpose layer is, only leads to insane cyclical thinking. It leads to worrying thoughts and anxiety, at least for me. My best friend and I have been getting into this philosophy called New Think. They're a very select group of thinkers / philosophers, writers. Earl Nightingale is one of them, and I've mentioned him in a previous video. So my best friend has been reading this book called As a Man Thinketh. So I haven't personally been reading this book. My best friend was reading it and then conveying the information to me, and a lot of the information contained in this book I was personally offended by. I felt like the writer of this book was personally attacking me, just because of how poignant it was. It really just cut to the core of the issues that I am still dealing with, still learning how to get through. One of those is purposelessness, and how aimlessness is a vice. We didn't get addicted to aimlessness on purpose. Those were just the cards that we were dealt, and we have to sort through it the best that we can. So one of the antidotes he prescribes for dealing with aimlessness and purposelessness is simply faultless performance of our duties. Faultless performance of our duties. So what does that mean? Well, it means assessing what is actually in front of us right now. So whether it's school, whether it's whatever job that you're in, seriously assessing that situation and actually doing the best you can. Now, this may sound simple and obvious, but for a lot of us, we get caught up in our daydreams and imaginations. I don't know about you who are watching, but I grew up in a culture that told me to follow my dreams and follow my passion. Turns out that advice couldn't be less useless, because who knows what your passion is? I have 4 million different passions. If I followed my passions, I'd be changing what I did every single second. And that is kind of the pattern that I fell into in life. I'd start something and I wouldn't be able to accomplish it because a new shiny distraction would come along in my way. And this is a concept that Alex Ramosi talks about. This is a concept I talked about before, the shiny object syndrome. You start down one path, you start off optimistic, then you learn more and more and more, and you realize more and more how difficult it is, and then a new opportunity comes along, and oh, that looks amazing. And unfortunately, I have fallen victim to this mentality and mindset for far too long. And that's not to say that I'm not going to switch my path again. I'm in a point right now where I have to honestly and realistically assess my situation and my options and figure out the best course forward. Intentionally pick something that I think I can stick with for a long time. I know for a fact I'm going to be doing YouTube for a long time. There's no question in my mind that I'm going to keep doing this, no matter what path I pick in life. The question is, what do I do in the short term? And that's just something I'm struggling through, and it's just something I have to figure out, something I have to wrestle with. So we'll figure that out as time comes. Something that's talked a lot about in this New Think philosophy is thought control, controlling your thoughts. Your thoughts manifest themselves into reality. If you allow yourself to cling on to all the negative thoughts, if you allow yourself to ruminate on all of your doubts and anxieties, those things will become real. So we have to proactively let go of our doubts and fears. For me, something that helps out a lot is gratitude. And that is a principle I learned from Hamza. So, Hamza, thanks for that, because that's probably one of the best pieces of advice you have given. Because honestly, telling the people who are important to you in life how grateful you are for them and all the things that they have done for you, all the things that they've sacrificed for you, telling them that and telling them how grateful you are for them, it can go a long way in helping mend that relationship. Thank you, Hamza, for that. Gratitude, man. Gratitude is what will get you through life. Life is difficult enough as it is, and life is going to keep throwing things at you. You can have a goal in your mind, you can have an ideal, you can have a dream of what you want your life to look like, but life is never going to make it convenient for you. But life, God, the Lord, will provide you with everything that you need, but you have to actively be looking for it. You have to actively be grateful. Because if you're not actively asking for opportunities, if you are focusing your attention on what you lack, that will increase. If you're actively pointing your attention to what you do have, that will increase as well. It's the Pareto distribution. It's Matthew's principle. Those who have will continue to gain. Those who do not have will continue to lose. Faultless performance of your duties. That's a difficult one to rectify, but I believe that if we learn to cultivate that principle, if we actually focus on doing our best with our current duties that are right in front of us, our purpose will be revealed to us in time, right? Rather than just sitting down on the couch and ruminating about what our purpose could be, I don't really think that's useful, because I don't really think you're helping yourself by just sitting down and soaking in your anxious, depressed, desiring state. So that's what I've been thinking about. Look at this wrecked car, bro. Like, it's just a mystery, like, how this thing got here. Like, I don't know whether, like, just someone crashed or someone just decided to smash this thing up to bits and then, like, just dump it in the middle of the forest or something. But that has been my little adventure for the day. Nice little walk, nice little talk, and I don't really have anything else to say, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.